Hey, sports fan, what's going on? It's a beautiful day, man. It's your boy Recal. I'm here with you, just trying this thing out. Um, Before we talk about the Jets, hey, you Jets fan living in Pennsylvania, I want to give a shout out to the Eagles again. Jalen Hurts, real MVP, man. You have to be a fool to not acknowledge the job this young man is doing. Every year for the Eagles fans, man. I know not all of you, was all in on the guy. A lot of you wanted Carson Wentz, who was trash. But the organization, we got to give the credit to Jeffrey Lurie for allowing you know when you have first you get to give control to your organization to a coach who didn't know what he was doing, and then the GM to even they shift him around to he stayed together. But anyway, to draft this kid, knowing that yes they had Carson Wentz, but he wanted some you want lightning, man. When you have a quarterback, you want somebody that can deliver, and he went and got that. So that was great to the Eagles organization. I know the fans were interested, but hey, but anyway, man. Again, Jalen Hurts is a real MVP. You have to be a fool, and I see, Parson from you got guys from Dallas, who's you're not even playing this week. You're talking about him. He's not the MVP. I think the Cowboys are afraid of Jalen Hurts. So of course they got to throw a monkey wrench out there. And I love how he every game it's I'm a fan of his. As a Jets fan, but I root for the Eagles. I want them to do well. Not just because I live in Pennsylvania, but I like the young man. Win or lose, they're winning by big margin, and he's still critiquing his games or this things he could have done better, and you like seeing that. You like seeing that's true leadership. It's not about you. It's your team. It's the people you have, and that says a lot about his upbringing. His dad as a coach. He actually coaching real well. That's a great thing to to him. The Eagles, man. Hey, you better pay this man. Man, I know Jalen making $1 million now. Find a way to work out that contract, man, because you're gonna have to pay him at least $50 million a year. He's the real deal. I know that you have Chris Sims. Chris Sims, first of all, let me say this. Without Phil Sims, nobody would know who Chris Sims is. That's number one. Number two, Chris Sims he played football in high school. He wasn't the best quarterback on the team. All right, he was only there because his dad donated money to the school. That's number one. That's number one. Let's get it saying straight here. All right, his dad donated money to the school. He gave a few computers here. So Chris Sims was a quarterback in high school, not because he was the best player. He was garbage, trash. Right? They used to laugh at him, but his dad was Phil Sims, so they needed to, he donated money, he did a lot of things for the school. They got him. He wasn't recruited like that. His dad got him to college, man. You know what I mean? And because of his dad, he made it to the NFL. These guys, see, a lot of these guys get opportunities, not because of them. We gotta give credit to the people who work hard. Their hard work got them to where they need to be. I don't respect people who just got opportunities because of their families, and I don't respect that. Because now Don't get me wrong. There are people who actually get opportunities because of who they know, and those people come in and grind, right? Phil Sim didn't, Chris Sim didn't do that. He's trash. He's always been trash. So he doesn't know talent. He doesn't know because he doesn't have it. He doesn't know what it's like. So he never liked Jalen Hurts from the beginning because Carson Wentz, that's his friend. He's friend with Carson Wentz, so he was jealous from the beginning. He didn't, you know what I mean? So him trashing Jalen Hurts, you jealous, bro. You showing your true color. Your jealousy's showing, bro. Come on, man. And, these guys get, again, from his NFL career was like, team was like, yo, man, forget it. They were telling his dad. They told his dad, man, listen, we done you enough favors. We gave him a tryout for you, but he can't play. He can't play. So and now he's in broadcasting, whatever. It's because his dad passed, paved a way for him. I understand, again, as a dad, you want to do it, stuff to help your kids, and I'm all for that, but nobody should listen to him for commentary. Please, Jalen Hurts has done more, right? In one game last week against the Giants when he balled out again, he balled out. Jalen Hurts has done more in that one game. Jalen Hurts has done more than Chris Sim has done in his entire career. Let that sink in. All right. So I don't listen to guys like that. Jalen Hurts, listen, man. As a Jet fan, if I had a quarterback like that, oh my gosh, man. But hey, you got to give him credit. So shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. I love his demeanor. He's poised. I love that. So it says a lot about his upbringing, his family, the values, and it's Christian value, all the stuff. I love that. Keep it up, brother. Number two, I want to give a shout out to the Lakers. I watched the game last night. Even with AD going out, and I was like, but they actually stepped it up. The bench came out firing, man. It's everybody contributed. They did a lot. To win the game. Yes, LeBron dropped his 30, which is it's normal. You expect him to drop 30, 25, 30 a game. That's you've been doing that for years. Year 20, the guy gonna be 38 in a few days. I didn't expect him to be. Again, this is AD's team. No longer LeBron. Even though LeBron is the NBA. All right, LeBron's the NBA, but I want. I know AD's gonna. Again, I always call him Mr. Glass, but for a few games he's been dominating. He's been the best player on the team, so that which is good. But LeBron has been, year 20 again. I didn't think he was gonna be like that, and he's still dominating. And I know by April, maybe, even before that, I think he'll break the record, Kareem's record as the best, the best scorer in the game. To be the best scorer in the game, to have all those points, people might have attributed that to longevity. You hating, man. Jordan couldn't do it. People can, to the last 20 years, Jordan couldn't do that. From year 12, 13, 14, 15, he was trash. All right, let's be real. People, you can say whatever you want to. He was trash. So Jordan fan, I know you guys are haters. You gotta be. Listen, once again, my team are the Orlando Magic. That's that. But you got to be able to see the real things, right? You got to be able to see the real. And looking at LeBron, I think he's doing a great job. He's always has been. So you gotta give credit to him. The Lakers, they won last night, and they're not far off. When I saw it was like 84-77. AD was not in the game. I said, you know what, hey man, this is gonna be tough. And they came out, seeing Beverly, drop the three. I was like, wow, that was something, man. That was something. So that says that says a lot about him. He's pushing, man. Russell Westbrook. I personally, I feel that he kind of Westbrook last year didn't want to be there. He didn't want to play for the coach. He didn't respect the coach. It was a lot of things he was dealing with because you see the transformation. Last year to now, the guy just changed. It's a complete change. It's not even a 180. It's a complete player. The guy's dominant. Coming off the bench, I'm glad, Jeanie Buss said, hey, we're not going to trade him. We're not going to trade him. So he's doing great. I think that, next year, you could resign. You could resign him again. You could run it back. You could run it back because they're actually playing well together. I see him and LeBron actually playing well together. Him, LeBron, and AD, when AD on the floor, they're actually playing well together. The guys are, no matter what, man, Russell Westbrook gonna give you his best each and every night. Yeah, the turnovers, it happened, man. It happened. If you play basketball, things happen sometimes. You have the ball in your hand, you slip. It happen all the time. It happened. So turnover is part of the game. But to see him actually coming in, dominating, taking over, that says a lot. So it was a great thing to see last night, to see them playing. So that's exciting as a fan. LeBron, as a fan of the Lakers, to see what they're doing. So that's great. I know they're number 12 right now. There's a possibility if they keep playing like that, they have a game tomorrow, Sunday. Of course, I'm gonna watch it after the Jets game tomorrow. You know what I mean? But it's good to see what they're doing. It's a beautiful thing for them to keep it up, and I can see them moving to at least the 6th seed. Yeah, so I can see them moving. I can see the Lakers moving up to at least, if they keep winning like that, playing like that. You can't count on AD too much, but when he's there, again, that's Mr. Glass. But when he's there, he's gonna give you buckets. So if they keep playing like that and play defense, you play defense, they'll be all right. So they beat a good team last night. That was the best I've seen them play. They missed a few shots, but hey, that was pretty good basketball last night. I was very impressed. I was very excited to see it. So they're gonna be right. They're gonna be okay. So if they keep winning games, as I said before in my last video, right? Basketball right now, team are playing basketball, but this is like it's equivalent to preseason, right? April. Well, okay. I would say from March, April. That's when you actually see basketball. That's when you see teams going all out. So the teams you see, the September, October, November teams, December you see you start seeing something, but those teams usually fade. They fade away because they can't compete. You can't sustain that. But that's when teams start picking up, and the Lakers will pick up. They're figuring out because you have a lot of new players right now. A lot of new players playing together. You see Westbrook is a different player. Coming in 6 man. Come on. The most triple doubles. Man, first ballot Hall of Fame, and the guy gonna be great. So the more game you add with him and LeBron together and AD, they're gonna be all right. And the bench have to be able to give them more when the players come in. You see Christie, all those guys, came in. They're lights out. He hit back-to-back threes. That was very impressive. You know what I mean? So, the more they play together, the Lakers will be all right. And I can see them move up to the 4th, at least the 4th seed. Would they get the number 1 spot? So that's something you guys see maybe, early, late March, early April, that you will see where they are, where they're at with barring injuries. If there's no injuries, then I'll pick them to win every night. That's that. Anyway, the elephant in the room. You all know I'm a Jets fan, so talking about the Jets, I had to get the other stuff out of the way. First, hey, before I get there, shout out to the Yankees. We're making good moves. We're making good moves, man. Gearing up, for the off season. For the off season, we make a good move, gearing up for the season. Hey, I have faith in you, man. I miss those parades. I used to get bored going to the parade every year, Yankee Parade Championship every year. I was bored. I said, let somebody else win. But now I'm getting back to hey, let's do something, man. It's good. It's good. It's a good thing. But anyway, man, the Jets are playing tomorrow. They bringing back Zach Wilson. Oh my gosh, Zach Wilson's coming back tomorrow. He looked excited. When you playing, playing football, it's a lot. Well, sports period, right? Sports. When you playing sports, your mind got to be into it. It's not just the body. There are times your body gonna fail you. There are times you're gonna run out of breath. There are times you running that marathon and you tired. You want to give up, and you gotta push. You gotta push that extra to say, okay, let me push my mind. Let me do it. And then the body will, again, it's all in the mind, right? Your body will give up at time, but it's all in your mind. How if you feel old, your mind's old, then that's it. All right, no matter how it is. But watching Zach Wilson, for 2 years now has been, some games you see, okay, all right, there's a flash, and then other games you're like, man, why, am I watching Chris Sims here? You know what I mean? Chris Sims trash, by the way. Hate is a strong word. I'm not gonna use that. But anyway, Zach Wilson, it's gonna be a lot to see. We have these games left. I know that Mike White, that guy's a warrior. It was puzzling to me. Like, the doctors cleared him to come back in the game last week, twice, after being knocked out. You clear him to come back in the game, but you wouldn't clear him to play. I understand they're afraid that he might hurt himself if he get hit again, and that's something that the offense got to do a better job, man. You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback, and you haven't done that. Come on, But the doctors are afraid, and the guy wanted to play. The guy wanted to play, so I'm excited to see where we're gonna get of Zach Wilson. Those games he sat, they had him sat down. Did he learn anything? Okay, if it's a mechanic issue, it's not something like you can fix in 1 or 2 games. You know what I mean? If it's a mechanic issue, so this is the time right now, right? Mike White is my guy. You know what I mean? I never cared for Zach Wilson, but can the Jets go to the playoff with him? Can we win? Can the Jets win with Zach Wilson? That's the big thing. Can the Jets win right now when we need these wins? All right, you can't afford to say, hey, let me hope this team loses, whatever. No, you gotta go out there and take your own thing. So can the Jets win? Can the Jets make the playoff with Zach Wilson? That's it. Can we make the playoff with Zach Wilson? So he's gonna have to show that. So if he's playing the same way he's been playing, that's it. The season's over. And because Mike White is not clear to play, I don't know when would they clear him to play, because again, those rib shots were, man, I'm surprised again. The refs, I know they got paid that game. They didn't call, they didn't throw any flags or whatever. I'm surprised none of that stuff happened. But it's a lot to see, to see. Hey, how long is Mike White gonna be out? And can the Jets go with Zach Wilson tomorrow and beat the Lions? You know what I mean? Can you beat the Lions? Can you beat a team like the Jaguars? You know what I mean? You got Seahawks. Like, I'm just saying, you got those games right now. You know what I mean? What can you do? What can you do? Can the Jets actually go and because you need every win. Every win. There's no missing, right? Like with Mike White playing out there, I had some hope. Say, okay, all right, there's a lot of possibilities. You know what I mean? We could do that. But with Zach Wilson, it's like, okay, it's a, you know what it's gonna be. There's gonna be one pass. He's like, wow, okay, that's what I want to see. And then 19 passes. You like get him out of the game. But then who you putting back there? Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's trash. Zach Wilson, as bad as he is, Zach Wilson's terrible. And I've said this many times. He's landfill, women bathroom trash. Right? Joe Flacco's worse. Joe Flacco's only getting a check because of Joe Douglas. Joe Douglas, I like Joe Douglas, but come on, man. You're not fooling anybody. Joe Douglas only got him, not because he's familiar with him, but from his time with the Ravens. Of course, he worked for Ozzie Newsome, who was the GM for the Ravens. They used to go to lunch together. Their wives, they all do dinner together. So of course, and then from his time when Joe Douglas went to the Eagles, who was there? Joe Flacco. Now he's with the Jets. He just get him a free check, $10 million a year of Woody Johnson's money, man. It's free checks. You know what I mean? I told Woody, I told Christopher, I said, hey man, this guy just taking your money. He said, Rick, don't stop talking trouble, man. But I said, man, this guy's just taking your check, man. But anyway, it's a shame. But I want to see, can the Jets win? Can Zach Wilson be the reason why the Jets are winning? All right, because we need, the Jets need those games to make the playoff. You know what I mean? We don't know how long Mike White gonna be out. Let's see what happened. The Jets, Quentin Williams, when he got hurt on Sunday, I was like, oh my gosh, this is that. So let's see what happens with with all of that. See what he does, and can he play? Yes, I want to see that. Burgers, man, Braxton Burgers, man, it just is a waste of money. I haven't seen anything. That was the worst contract I ever. He got the money. He did everything to get the contract, and that's it. He's been gone since they give him that money. That's it. He haven't done anything. Dropping balls, we could have won games. Yeah, But anyway, we'll see what happened, man. So let's go Jets. Can Zach Wilson be the reason why we won? And can we make the playoff with him? So we'll see what happens. So I'm excited to see what happened. I'm excited for for the Lakers. Can they keep winning? Are they gonna keep winning? Let's go. All right.